Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
And just like that, I had my first ship. Kinda weird for a dude to just hand over the keys, no questions asked, but who am I to judge?
Captain, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
So I got in the pilot's seat and took off into orbit, but not long after, pirates showed up and interrupted my first flight lessons.
Familiar with ship combat tactics, because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a hull missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline. Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain.
The enemy ships in orbit were now taken care of, but the mining operation was still in danger, so we had to go find the pirate outpost.
We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet, Captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates. I'll follow you from here on out, Captain. Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures are often unpredictable.
I finally made it to the pirate base and decided to start sneaking my way through the building. After filling my inventory up with all their stuff, I started to hear pirates talking upstairs.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. We got it.
I don't know if I have enough ammo. Oh well.
Lock and load!
Jesus.
There are no more enemies remaining.
Yes, please. Oh, I passed one of those up. I didn't know it was a lockpick. Fill all open slots in every layer to unlock the lock. Select a key and rotate until it lines up with the gaps. Each key can only be used once. Okay, so do you start from the inside out? It looks like the outside in. In hindsight, digipicks aren't really that hard, but I was figuring it out on the fly. I don't understand this yet. There is 5 gaps. Oh, I get to use each key, maybe. Okay, so I can take out... That's 2. Okay, the IQ required for this is much different than any Elder Scrolls game. Or Bethesda game. Holy shit. Okay, that's one. I don't know if that's the solution. Yes. Yes, that's it. Okay, I don't know if I was just overthinking that, or if they're actually that difficult. I don't know if I like that yet. I kept pushing through the compound, killing and looting as I went.
Alone. Exterior plating damaged.
At last, I made it to the roof, with the pirate leader and his crew just behind this door. Okay. With the mining outpost safe, I was ready to head out and deliver the artifact just like Barrett asked me to. That meant setting course to New Atlantis and finding the Constellation headquarters there. But once I got to this new planet, I kinda wanted to explore a little on my own. I mean, I had a ship, I had guns, I even had a helpful robot friend following me around. I opened up the menu and spent my first skill points. Then, after wandering around a while, I found myself at the mission board. I didn't know it yet, but this would become my favorite way to earn some credits. I selected a bounty contract and got ready to leave the port once again. Except, I realized the game locks you here until you deliver the artifact. Just as I thought I was free, I had to turn around and keep moving through the main quest line. I reluctantly made my way to the lodge, where the rest of Constellation was waiting.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win. You really think what I'm suggesting is all the phenomena we see out in the stars, and what I'm saying is the most impossible theory?
You two,
We appear to have a visitor.
welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
Sarah explains that her organization looks for mysteries in the universe, specifically collecting these artifacts that keep popping up. The group asks you to place the artifact on the table with the other fragments, and then...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table.
That's it. Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
Sarah tasks you with a new mission, to go meet with her contact, who's heard rumors of another artifact and where to find it. We make our way to the UC office and meet with the contact. He tells us about a soldier who's been seen with an object that matches the description of an artifact, but he's been missing for a while. But finally we have a lead, and so we're off to the Sol system.
This is United Colony Space.
Got cold beers and good atmosphere. Not much more you could ask for.
A bartender on Mars is the last person to see our missing soldier. After a while, he tells us where we should start looking, so back into space we go. And this is where I messed up. Twice. Oh, but it wasn't the dying part. I mean, yeah, that's not fun, but it's what happened after. I took a break and closed OBS, and then the next day I decided to tinker with some recording quality. I knew the risks, but I still decided to record in MP4 format this time. I mean, I've never had my computer crash. It couldn't happen to me. But it did, and I lost the whole 3-hour session that comes next. So, as a quick recap of the events that I lost, I rescued the soldier who had an artifact, I brought the artifact back to Constellation and added it to the table, and then they formally invited me to the group. I picked up some armor, weapons, and credits along the way, and now, finally, after completing the main questline introduction, I was free. I started exploring star systems, getting credits any way I could. I had a dream, and the first step of making that dream possible was a ship. A capable ship where I could hoard mountains and mountains of loot. I wanted to be an anti-pirate, but not for some betterment of humanity or moral good nonsense. No. Pirates have loot, lots of it, and if there's one way to build my massive authoritarian space empire, it's by stealing things legally. By taking it from people who stole it illegally. I will operate within the confines of the law, for the most part, but first, I needed a ship. A good ship. As I was collecting credits, I was also scouting for a suitable place to build a settlement, and I made some friends along the way. And I guess, a few enemies.
You're a tough one to track down. Mine all over the settled systems with a bounty to match. Well, then how about we kill you and find out? Clear to engage.
I was bouncing around planet to planet, looking for a place to start a settlement, when I heard a ship come into land. My inventory was almost full, so I was hoping that there was a merchant aboard. But when I got there, it was empty. I didn't know what was happening until I climbed through the hatch. Once I realized it was a Crimson Fleet vessel, I was ready to clean house. And just like that, I was the proud owner of 2 spaceships. Although I really didn't know what to do with the second one. So I went and made plans trying to find a way to sell it. The Den in the Wolf system doesn't buy or sell ships, but I was able to sell the contraband that was hidden on board. With the contraband offloaded, I was able to head to New Atlantis and sell my ship there.
I really love this place.
I went and picked up a scanning contract from the mission board since it paid the most credits. But after about an hour of scanning, I realized it's definitely not worth the money. So I packed up and I went back to pirate hunting. After finding a lot of dangerous systems and getting myself into impossible fights, I decided to work on the main quest line again. I found 2 more artifacts, and I got myself another crew member. And then, once again, it was back to pirate hunting. As soon as I started exploring this planet, another ship came into land. It looked bigger than the first one I stole, and I was overjoyed. This might be exactly the ship I needed to start my empire. This time, it was piloted by bounty hunters looking for me. I couldn't believe my luck. It's like they dropped this massive ship right in my lap. My luck ran out though, as soon as I realized I couldn't pilot the ship. I went to the skills menu and realized certain ships are locked behind skill points. I needed to level up my piloting if I wanted to have a ship like this. Even though I was disappointed, I now had a tangible goal, and I was ready for my next step.